Dear student, today I will discuss to you class ninth biology chapter why do we fall ill. In previous classes I was discussed the principle of treatment, that means manifestation, the symptom of disease. Today I will discuss you the principle of prevention. Principle of prevention means a person who is suffering from an infectious disease may becomes disease free after the treatment. There are many limitations, that means to this helpful. The disease full person becomes disease free, but sometime some of his body function or organ may be permanently damaged. For example, the limbs of polio patient may be permanently impaired. Sometimes the patient has to undergo a long and costly treatment, may be advised completed bed rest. In such case, he lose his money and time both. Two principles are involved the treatment of infectious disease. First, reduce and stop the effect of disease, and second, to kill the infectious agent or in case of disease. To reduce and stop the effect of disease, the symptom of disease such as pain, fever are mainly because of inflammation, a process carried out by an immune system to kill the microbes. These symptoms can be reduced or minimized by taking analgesic and antipyretic drugs. Other symptoms like cough, sneezing, loose motion can be reduced by medicine. Second stage, to kill the infectious agent or cause of disease. The above symptom based the treatment can provide relief only for a shortcut duration because it does not kill that cause the infectious agent. Killing of microbes is essential to treat the disease. To kill the microbes, we get certain chemicals from medicine. These chemicals selectively act on the metabolic process of microbes and kill them. But we have categories of microbes and different types of agents. Each group has a different kinds of metabolism. So one types of drugs is effectively only for one group of infectious agent. For example, when we have drugs called antibiotics, these antibiotics have developed to block the metabolism of bacteria protozoans. So these are effective only if we have bacterial protozoans infection. These cannot kill virus. So these are not effective agent against viral infection. Making of antiviral medicine is very difficult. This is because viruses have no cellular machineries, that means too few biochemical reactions of their own metabolic activities. And last, a person suffering from an infectious disease may act on the source of infections for other. who comes in the control. Due to these shortcoming approaches must be prevent occurrence of disease. That means you listen is a famous anyone is saying the prevention is better than cure. That means this is a view. We will now discuss some measures will we can take to prevent the occurrence of disease. Some important measures for spreading the infectious agents to avoid the environment which is not hygiene or suitable for health, providing the living condition which are not overcrowded, and second, providing safe drinking water. Never buy food articles which are sold roadside. Never take open food articles. Cover the entire drainage system to destroy mosquito breeding place. Cover all the digs which have stagnant water, that means peaceful water. Clean the cooler in your home every third day. Encourage the public hygiene and encourage immunization of children. Aware general public about government immunization programs. Thank you.